What did you get?
Green card. No.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Oh wow, look at.
Hello guys, good morning. It's really morning, so not yet 11. I already ate breakfast and yeah. Now today I wanted to share my green card journey because me alone I tried to search for a video that can explain to me what is happening, because I am more than 6 months before my green card arrived from the time that I arrived here in the United States. So I will tell you the story, and I have a little clip. My husband is the one who received, he's the one who always gets our mails, so he's the one who received this priority mail, and I didn't read it though, but I just opened it. He just asked me to open it, so I have also a video clip from that one. I wanted to explain to you guys what is the difference from CR1 and IR1, and what is the validity of the green card, because I asked someone to. We're the same spousal visa. We applied for CR1. We both are. Hers is like she got here when she's still under 2 years, which is still on CR1. And me, we applied for CR1, and then when I arrived here, we're already more than 2 years to get married. So when I arrived in LA, which is my entry point in the United States, I don't know if it is a consul or something. There's a person there that checks my passport, and he puts IR1. He turned my visa from CR1 to IR1 because we're already more than 2 years of marriage. We are more, we're more than 2 years. Let's get married. So he changes it into IR1, and then he told me, "Oh, you're so lucky because you're IR1 now." So I need to change it because he asked me. It's really simple though. When I arrive, this time is with still in the pandemic time, so you need to have like negative test, something like that, so that you can fly. But I worried a lot, and then when I arrived in LA, which is my entry point, and they just he just get my passport, see it, and just have several questions. He asked me when did we get married, and then first, okay, you're CR1. She checks the passport, what's your name, and then check it there, and then he asked me about how long we're married, and he asked me the date, so it's also there, and he changes it into, as what I've said, he changes it into IR1. And then when I arrived here, we applied. We're the process of my visa is like we are in a normal time frame. Actually, we didn't expedite, nothing at all. We just applied it in a normal way and waited it. Actually, it really takes a lot, because we filed last September 9, 2019. We got married May, and then since in the Philippines, you need to go to the PSA. You need to go to PSA to we have some expedited papers that we did. It is the marriage certificate, because if we don't expedite it in PSA, or like an update that I needed a copy of it, it won't be up in PSA like for a year. So I did go, there's no payment on that one, and after that one I go to PSA, and after a month it's already there. I can get the PSA copy of the marriage certificate, which is, that's why we got married on May. And then we we applied September, already September 2019. So it's like the paperwork is not yet there. So yeah, so from September 2019, and then I fly here. I received my interview, or I have my interview in the US Embassy April 2021. So it's really like 2 years, almost 2 years, is it? 2019, 2020, 2021. No, more than 1 year. Because 2019, then 2020 September, then 2021. And then after that, I have an interview. So far so good. I mean, it maybe takes a lot of time of waiting, but all the all the all the paperwork or all the processing goes smoothly. When I arrive there, when I have my medical exam, it's all good, and then the interview, it flows so good. And then at first I got approved, and then I waited for my visa to come, and with my passport, and it still takes, like, sometimes I got worried. I get nervous because of some anxiety, because when you wait and then you don't know if it's like it is already issued there. Sometimes it's like pending, and I said, oh, they got my passport, so of course it is approved, something like that. So sometimes I just talk to myself. But yeah, because I am in Mindanao, so it takes like more than 2 weeks before I receive the passport with visa. I didn't fly immediately because hubby and me is planning that he will go in the Philippines, or he went to the Philippines to visit the family also, and then we'll go back here together. But then COVID-19 won't allow us. It's a pandemic time, so we decided that I will be the one to fly here. It's already July, and the validity of the visa that I should be out, I should be in the United States is 6 months. So from April, May, June, July, August, July, so it's like my 3rd month before I fly here. So it's all okay though, as long as it is within the grace period that your visa is still okay, so it will not expire. So you need to be in the United States not more than 6 months or 5 months, something like that. After that one, when I arrived here July 15, and we paid for the green card July 19. So it is an online thing. We paid for $220. And because when I try to search how to get a green card, and then it pops up like you need to call or pay this one, go to this link, and I have the account on USCIS, so we paid it for like $220 and waited for it. And they said my green card will come like 90 days. So 90 days is 3 months. And then from the time that I arrive, which is July 15, or from the time that we paid for the green card. But the thing is, it didn't came within 3 months. And when I try to search, most of the people is like saying your green card should arrive like this, like not more than 3 months. Or when I try to inquire it in USCIS website, it always says your green card is pending. I am really got worried, and I'm thinking, okay, from the time that I like enjoy the grace period from 1st, 2nd, 3rd month, I'm like, okay, it's okay. So when I try to search for about green card, it always says like it didn't came 90 days, maybe 120 days. That's when I try to inquire, because I always do inquire like every month. And then when 120 days is like gone, I'm starting to worry again. And then I said 120 days, it's not yet 6 months, and they said the longest time is 6 months. So I said, okay, maybe I'll just wait another more months. And then I am really okay. 6 months pass. Then my green card still not there, still not here. So actually, about the green card, it didn't came here like easily, like it takes time waiting. But as soon as we paid for my green card, I also applied for SSN, or social security numbers. My social security number came here like when I applied 3 weeks or 2 weeks something, it arrived here immediately. So I have my SSN ever since, with like around my 1st month I already have my SSN. So after the one of a time of waiting, I tried to call USIS that number so that I will know, and it's always says pending, and it's always like the robot will talk to you. And then I am so frustrated, and I said, okay, maybe it's not my time, or I am not really for here in the United States. And I said, okay, I need to be ready, and also my hobbies, I mean, I need to be ready if it, you know, if they will let me go back to the Philippines. That's how anxious I am. And then hubby said, maybe you need to call them. So after like several times, not just 10 times of calling, trying to call USAIS, it's not every day because I don't want them to, you know, to know my number. This number is really like calling like crazy, and they always turn me into a robot, a chatbot. And then after like, I mean, it's about more than 6 months already that I called, and then at last somebody pick up my call, and I did talk to representative USIS, and she told me, like, I asked all the questions that I wanted to ask, like about what happened to my green card, and why my green card is not yet here. Is there anything that I can do to know what is the status of my green card, or do I need to do something else, or do I need to file paperwork? Because that's a lot of questions, because when I try to search, there's like this filing paper that I really don't know what to file, and they ask me about the receipt number, which I don't have, and I didn't even know what paperwork that we file for a green card, because it's just like it says when we applied for CR1, and it's already automatic. We just need to pay $220, and then it will be $220. It will be all okay. We'll just wait for my green card. So all those things that I am thinking and I wanted to ask, she told me, and I mean, she answered my questions, like not a lot, but she told me the only thing that we can do, that I can do for you, that's what she said, is we can check what's the status of your green card. So when she checked it out, she asked my receipt number, and then when she tried to search, she asked my name and something like that, my information, my general information, and then she said it's pending. And I said, what else I can do to know if ever I need to pass, or I need to give them another, you know, proof or something like that. And she said, I think not for now, you don't need to do anything, because it's like it says pending. And I asked him, if ever they need something from me, will they text me or will they email me or something like that? And she said, yeah, they will, and if ever they needed some additional proof from you, they will ask you, or they will email you, because your email address is there. Do you have your phone number? You updated your phone number, so all will be good. So the last thing you can do is just wait. And then she told me after a month from the time that I called her, maybe I'll just need to follow up again. So from that time frame, I don't know what date I called, but I just wait. I said, okay, fuck you know, I'll just wait. If it will come, it will come. If not, then so be it. Then I said, I will extend a little more patience to wait like a year after, you know, so this year, July. But then yesterday, surprisingly, I got my green card, and then it says it expires 7/15/31. So it's really like I got here 7/15/21, and it will expire 7/15/31. So it's really, the validity of it is 10 years. So here it is, guys. I want to explain to you why, because I talked to one of my friend. I mean, we're just talking about, you know, green card and things. She came here with a fiancé visa, and of course, if you're a fiancé visa, you need to get married within 3 months, and then after getting married, your spouse needs to apply for a green card. And then for them, before they got approved for a green card, they need to do an interview, and something like that, and a long process. And then I think hers is like it takes more than a year or 2 years, something like that. I don't know what's her time frame too, but it didn't came right away because they just filed it here, so the green card won't come as easy as that. And like spousal visa, you just need to wait. And then she told me that maybe the validity of your green card is already 10 years. I said, maybe that's why it's like long wait. So this is the thing that I said, that the difference between CR1 and IR1. For CR1, I have also another friend who also filed for a spousal visa, and they're under CR1. She came here with still CR1 because they're not yet in a 2 years from the time that they get married. They're not yet 2 years, so she is like approved easily than me, because I like waited for a really long time before this one, before we got approved. So, and it is May, and I came here July. So when I enter the United States, when I arrive in the United States, it's already 2 years. So because our anniversary is May, and I got here July, so it's really 2 years. So that's why they turned my CR1 to IR1, and hers, since she is not yet, they are not yet married for 2 years, so she arrived or entered here in the United States as CR1, and it remains CR1. The difference is, when you are in CR1, the validity of your green card is only 2 years. So after 2 years, you need to renew your green card, pay again, and then another process for another 10 years. Whereas, just like mine, that luckily when I arrived here, or when I entered the United States, I am already more than 2 years of married. So my CR1 became IR1, so it is automatic. That's why it like takes, for me, that's my own explanation, but that's why it takes me like 8 months, exactly 8 months. Today is already 27, and I am 8 months in last 15, so it's like 8 months and 12 days before it arrived. And then it's worth the wait because it's already 10 years, so I don't need to repay again and process again after 2 years. So after 3 years, I think before I can apply for a citizenship of the United States is 3 years, but we'll still think of it because I don't know. Well, maybe yes, because I don't want to. I wanted to. It depends the time, when the time came. As long as I have my green card, so I think it will be good. I will. That's the explanation that I wanted to explain, because when I tried to search it on the web, I really didn't understand, and there is no particular answer to the questions that I have in mind. Why my green card is not here, and what is the difference? Well, it says if you have IR1, it says 10 years, and if you have CR1, it's 2 years. But when the time that I am my mind is in a tornado asking questions about it, I didn't see it. So for you to be easy, guys, at least you will learn that CR1 is really, when you get here under 2 years of marriage with a spousal visa, your green card will be 2 years validity. And yeah, it will came right away within 3 months, most of it within 3 months grace period. But when you are in IR1, as my experience, it takes like 8 months for me, maybe because I arrived here like they changed it to IR1, more processing time, and the backlog because of the pandemic. And I do understand it, and I'm just happy that I have a green card now. So okay, I hope I explained it well to you, and happy I have my green card, and I am a official resident, I mean a permanent resident here in the United States. Yeah, permanent resident here, but not naturalized or not a citizen yet. So, but I can stay in the United States within 10 years in validity. So thank you guys for watching. I have a video clip of me when I received the green card. It really makes me teary-eyed because I've waited it so long and I really thought I won't came. So, well, thanks God, worth the wait. It's 10 years. Thank you guys. Bye bye.
There you go. Time to start. Open it up. Open it up. You're absolutely the slowest letter opener on the planet.
Oh my God! She's very green.
What did you get?
Green card. No.
Did you see it? Let me see it. Oh wow! Look at that.
I thought I can't get it. Thank you. At last, you came. Oh my gosh. Thank you, baby.
You crying?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I could stay here.
Look at that. Hold, what does it say? Permanent residence.
I know.
There you go.
Thank you for watching, guys. See you in my next video.